Hey friends, welcome to a video on empires and puzzles. Calendar of events for March 2025 is out. So I thought after a long time to make a video on the calendar. Let's see what's in store for this new month. So we have got a lot of stuff. It's action packed as we are moving towards the last week. Actually, not towards, we are in the last week of February. And in a couple of days, we will have our Soul Exchange. Monster Island starts tomorrow. It's a long awaited. I think it's been a long time since we had one. So it's going to be big bang end to February with Monster Island starting tomorrow and Soul Exchange starting on the 28th, which is day after tomorrow. Well, I think the video is also out, so we know what the Soul Exchange heroes are, as was confirmed by the leaks. But March has an action-packed time. So, of course, the Monster Island is going to flow in to the month. I think it starts on the 27th and it flows until the 2nd, if I can see very clearly. Then we have got the Soul Exchange, which is on 28th, and Astral Plane, which is starting on the 28th, which is going to flow into March. Tavern of Legends starts, I think is the first March actual start event. So that's the beginning portion of March. Soul Exchange is something that is going to be exciting for a lot of players. While there is always a complaint that not good heroes and so on and so forth, I would say every Soul Exchange has at least a few heroes, 2, 3, which are worth picking up. Sometimes the tier of 10 is a bit disappointing, but the tier of 15 and 20 usually have some heroes that can be picked up and used. And this time, there are a few heroes. So I'm going to speak about them on the day of the Soul Exchange. There's already a video on, so you can actually check that out. Going forward into the second week, the Season of Love, obviously, which is currently on, carries on. It's going to be a long one. I will not comment about the heroes because I've already done the hero analysis earlier. But in the second week, we have our Untold Tales. I still need to land a hero. There are quite a few good heroes and overpowered heroes in the Untold Tales Season 2. Especially the design taken from the Construct heroes. So that Molten Core gives that burn damage, which is really painful and quite damaging. So yeah, that's there. There should be some new hero, at least one new hero. Goblin Village arrives, which means that we will have the quest to be able to do a few pulls. Free to play me. Things in that direction. Then Shadows of the Deep. So the Shadows arrives. This will be those unknown heroes that are now fairly well known. So the second week is pretty cool because I'm seeing 2 really good quests plus the ninja quest that is starting on the 5th of March. So yeah, goblins start on the 3rd. Shadows start on the 6th. And Shadows of the Deep and Ninjas start on 5th. And then we have got Ancient Underroot, which starts on the 4th. So yeah, it's quite an action-packed week. So actually, that's very, very interesting. We will start the month with Tavern of Legends. That's a quest that provides an opportunity to be able to summon some heroes. Then we have goblins, shadows of the deep, and the ninjas, and ancient root, underroot. We move to the next week, which is the week of 10th to 16th of March. Atlantis rises, and the costume chamber, which just went yesterday, arrives fairly early. I think this is in 2 weeks. Interesting. We have Beowulf's Challenge. So that'll be the challenge event that starts on the 13th. Moment Atlantis gets over from 10 to 12. Then simultaneously, I think 3 actually, Costume Chambers starting on the 11th. Goblin Village returns back again, 2 back to back weeks. Wow. Interesting. And Valhalla simultaneously starts. So, yeah, our world energy is going to be scarce because Beowulf's Challenge is also going to be there starting on the 13th. So, yeah, challenge event, new crazy heroes. That's again an action packed, technically, second and a half week. Yeah, but the third week. Moving to the week of the 17th to the 23rd is Judgment of the Dunes, which is regular, more of farming, contest of elements. Yes, there's going to be a quest, and there is a possibility of some new hero being introduced of that specific element, and it shows nature. So I believe it'll be a nature element. Then Night of the Moth, which is the Alliance quest coming on the 20th. Wow. There's also going to be a celebration on the 8th, which is the 8th year anniversary birthday of the game. Wow. Ancient Underroot arrives again on the 18th till the 22nd. So yeah, technically 21st, 22nd morning. Then Covenant Quest comes. I would like to believe the Covenant Quest will come a little later after that. But yeah, that's the quest. So there's a lot of quests. This is a loaded month of quests actually. Tremors of Underwild when we move to the last week. Yeah, technically it's the second last because this is 2 days in the first week and 1 day in the last week. So it's a lot of weeks. This is a 6 week, spread over 6 week month. So the week of 24th to the 30th, Tremors of Underwild, so it's a farming time. So Dunes, Underwild, and Valhalla and Atlantis, these are all farming moments. And yes, Untold Tales also is farming. So there's a lot of farming, I think, throughout the month that is possible. So no need to take pressure or that I need to farm here and there. Regular stuff can be just farmed off. So that's one good part, that there's extra drops available in every sense, all kinds of mats. So that helps. So Tremor of Underwild farming, Untold Tales, Treasures of Flame and Frost, that's there. Alliance Quest also flows from the 20th till the 25th morning. Then we have the Astral Plane and Hero Coach. I think this is the big news. Hero Coach arrives, which means you get an opportunity to take your select heroes into a higher training mode. You can train your heroes into higher levels, which is really fantastic. So start saving those gems. The ones who spend, of course, you'll have enough gems available. For the ones who spend less or don't spend, it's time to save those gems because some of your heroes that are sitting, they will be able to really go up fast, in terms of their limit breaker 1, 2. So that really comes in handy. Yeah, they'll be making the heroes powerful and cool. So yeah, the Hero Coach arrives on the 27th. So that is something which is almost a month away and hence can be planned. And by the time, very nicely, I think our season of love is going to be over long back. And hence it's time for spring. And typical March, end of March is the time when the spring starts showing up a little bit, with winter having receded and the early spring showing up. And that's when the spring whale starts on the 31st, along with Untold Tales, Mysteries of the Deep. So that's forming event. And spring whale is the seasonal event. There will be new heroes for sure. And I also see Tavern of Legends coming around the time. So yeah, this seems to be an excellent, packed, super jam packed month. Quite a few stuff is being repeated during the period of the month, because the month is also spread out over 6 weeks when I look at the start to end of the month. So from that perspective, it comes in really handy. So yeah, that's how this looks like. Of course, when I remove this and go into the description, so I will include the link. You just need to click the link and you'll go to the section on the forum, game forum, where all these are explained. And you can actually take a closer look in terms of details. But yeah, there is an explanation of dates also, apart from this pictorial depiction. So yeah, that's it. There's a lot of new stuff that is coming in very clearly, lining up, I would like to believe, a barrage of new heroes. So the heroes don't interest me as much as the actual gameplay that comes in. To be competitive, of course, it's important that the newer heroes get used, because they carry the power punch of the stats and the specials, and they're doing too many things. However, if one is not looking highly competitive, then one can actually enjoy the game, which is my experience. And that's the zone in which I am, in terms of enjoying the game as an entertainment mode. But I'm not reducing it in any way from those players who are competitive, because being competitive is also part of the enjoyment. So that works for certain players. And then we have the aspirational ones that carry the pressure. So I would urge them to chill and find your own mix. But the key thing is going to be a major celebration of the birthday, and I would like to believe there will be a birthday summon during that particular period. So 8th birthday, there'll be a lot of freebies and the gifts being given in the games. So get ready for that, and that should be fun. That's it. I'm excited, and also at the same time, I'm looking forward to what new stuff this particular month will bring to my roster, and how will it be. Because one of the cool parts of being free to play has been that I have enough mats to ascend heroes. And it's been a great experience. So yeah, I've had my ups and downs, but it's been fun. And see you guys in the next video. I'm going to sign off with this particular page. So yeah, that's it. Hello, and catch you in the next video. Cheers.